thought he was going to come back and average 21 points and 10 rebounds. Unfortunately, only 14 points. 3 games were totally up from there. Just could have gone either way. Jordan gets it from the corner, and Glenn Rice getting the rebound. Jordan 11 of 22. Rice 11 of 15, including 2 threes. Jordan with 24 points. Corey Beck on the ball with 4 of 9 in the shot clock. Divac posting up against Longley. Isolated with 4 seconds on the clock. The fall away by Divac. And Ron Harper, a lot more active tonight than he has been in previous games in this series, is Ron Harper, an underrated performer during the regular year for the Bulls. Harper has it knocked away by J.R. Reed, who steps on the line, so the Bulls will retain possession.
All night long we've been talking about the outstanding explosion of Charlotte. Tremendous shooting. Everybody's on fire. They're doing all of these kind of things. And you look up, Chicago's up 1. They're holding them off, Dick.
You mean the scoreboard is always the gauge, right?
Yeah, right. That's right.
Remember, the Bulls looking to eliminate the Hornets tonight, and Beck trying to post up as the 24-second clock expires. Jordan trying to post up against Corey Beck. They couldn't get the ball to him.
Well, naturally, they're all yelling at Luke Longley because you either yell at Longley or Kukoc on this team. But Michael Jordan has Corey Beck playing him, and he's fronting him. You could lob some. He's going to post him on the other side. They're late on the look, and then they could have thrown the lob right here. You know, you've got to take advantage of what you had. You had a mismatch in the post.
Meanwhile, Michael Jordan commits the foul, his third at the other end. So we rarely see Michael Jordan get 3 personal fouls this early in the game, and we saw a rarity in Charlotte when he got hit with a technical foul and called for traveling. Glenn Rice continues his brilliant shooting. Rice now with 26 points on 12 of 16 from the field.
Now Pippen was right up on his shooting hand, and he shot right up over the top of Scotty's outstretched hand.
And the Hornets leading by 1. Then Divac will be called for his 3rd personal foul, and the Hornets are in the penalty. So the Bulls will be shooting with 2:34 remaining in the 3rd. Divac with 3.
Now just keep an eye on Rice as he comes off of this little bit of a screen. Look at that. Longley's hand, and Pippen's hand right there challenging that shot.
We are seeing vintage Glenn Rice tonight, even though he did score 31 points in Game 3. This has been unquestionably his best shooting performance.
He's quicker tonight. He's coming off screens. They're re-screening for him. He comes off the one screen. If he's not open, they re-screen in a hurry. And the second screen is opening up, Dick. And then, naturally, he is right at the top as being one of the quickest shooters in the league off the catch.
Jordan going to the bench with 22 points. And replaced by Randy Brown. Vlade Divac with his 3 fouls sits down, and Anthony Mason will replace him. Luke Longley playing more and more, and if the Bulls do survive and win this series against the Hornets, they're going to need the big body against Rick Smith and company in the next round.
Well, he's played well. He's definitely done a good job. The rust is off of his game. He's helping out defensively all over, and then naturally he's always an offensive threat.
The Bulls are leading by 1 with 2 minutes and 18 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. J.R. Reed and Longley hooked up now, and they're going to call Longley. Nope, it's going to be Reed with the hook.
Oh, I can't believe the call. Mainly because Luke Longley horsed him with his leg, hit him with a number of forearms, which is legit, but then for that to be called an offensive foul, I was surprised.
And now, D.J. Armstrong fouling Scottie Pippen. 2:07 on the clock. Bulls with 1, and Pippen going to the line.
At the end of the 2nd quarter, Charlotte fell asleep for a minute and a half, fell down 4. And right now they have to be careful with 2 minutes to go.
Scottie Pippen misses his 2nd free throw. Weeknights on TNT exclusively. Watch Babylon 5, the best sci-fi series ever made. So tune in tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Scottie Pippen 1 out of 2 from the line. So let's see what happens in the last 2 minutes as the Bulls with a 6-0 run ending the 1st quarter, and then 9-2 ending the 1st half.
Bulls did a good job on that staggered screen for Armstrong.
Mason Armstrong reposting down low. Here is Corey Beck. And the rebound, Longley. Bulls by 2. They have the ball. Rodman has it knocked away by Beck. Goes after the ball, but it's last touched by Beck. And the Bulls will get it back. Great hustle, but he slid out of bounds and last touched the ball.
Now you're going to see just good hustle that time by Corey Beck. But previous to that, you notice tonight they are giving Corey Beck that 15, 18-foot jump shot, and he's not knocking it down.
Corey Beck, who was a teammate of Corliss Williamson at the University of Arkansas. Williamson with a great comeback year for him this year.
Oh, he did, and he was right up there in the balloting for the comeback player, no doubt about it. Also, a six-man coming off the bench, and he put together 50% shooting, and a lot of points, and did a nice job on the board.
Pippen feeding Longley. And the Bulls with a 4-point lead. That was their margin at halftime. With us in a minute and a half, and this got a rise from the crowd.
Well, I told you now, they cannot fall asleep right now, Dick.
They have fallen off in the waning moments, as you pointed out, of the first 2 quarters of this game. And here is Beck off balance. Corey Beck getting the basket, and the lead for the Bulls is 2.
Now, the team needed that, and Corey Beck needed that for his confidence.
1 minute remaining in the third quarter. 15 on the shot clock. And a Chicago foul.
Whenever you have small people playing post-up guys, that's what happens. Now, that's just a great pass, a terrific catch, and then a strong move and a smart drop-off. Send it to the big fella.
Let me correct it. It's a Charlotte foul on Beck, his third, and Pippen going to the line. The Bulls have gone to the line 12 times more than the Hornets tonight.
On all of the post-ups right now, if Corey Beck or Armstrong get picked up with Pippen, Pippen is taking him right down the side. Well, what you have to do then is, if you play behind the man, don't foul and put him on the foul line. Force the guy to shoot up over the top of him.
Bulls lead by 3 as Randy Brown harassing B.J. Armstrong. Pippen is all over Glenn Rice. And Rice trying to force it, and the D-box gets it out in a new clock with under 40 seconds remaining in the third. 18 on the shot clock. Here is Rice. Pippen knocking it away, the double team. And there's the pass, thrown away. D-box threw it under the basket, picked off easily by Dennis Rodman.
Now he tried to thread the needle, Dick, and they had a man wide open on the other side of the floor.
Randy Brown gets his own miss. 10 on the shot clock. You watch the game clock on the lower right hand of your screen. And finally a foul called, and once again no basket. The Bulls will go to the line leading by 3.
You know, you can play these 2 small guards together, Beck and Armstrong, but if you notice, the last 6 foul shot attempts is because of mismatches on post-up people. And what they're doing is they're getting caught being fouled because they're not accustomed to being in there defending post-up guys and giving away so much size.
Corey Beck with his 4th personal foul, and Longley makes good on the first. Scotty Burrell for the Bulls. Del Curry for the Hornets check in the game. It's an offense-defensive substitution for the respective coaches as Beck sits down with 4. 12.3 seconds remaining in the third quarter, and the Bulls lead and can open up their biggest lead of the game if Longley can hit the free throw. That would make it a 5-point advantage. Bulls by 5, and putting some pressure on, making the Hornets use the clock. Anthony Mason. Curry. And they didn't get the best shot possibly. And a foul is called as time runs out.
I never heard the whistle, Dick.
I did not, but it's a foul call, and it'll be a shooting situation. With no time, now they put 4 tenths on. Let's see if we pick it up, Hughes.
All right, now, it has to be down inside. There it is right there. You can see Rice was jumping Yeah, and Burrell backed him right underneath the rim.
So Glenn Rice will go to the line. Burrell, a former member of the Charlotte Hornets for 4 years. And Rice now trying to bring the Hornets to within 3.
Keep an eye right here. Here's where it happens. Just watch on the shot. You'll see Burrell back Rice right out of the picture right there.
Points. And let's look. It's 28 for Rice. 28 for Rice and Michael Jordan with 22 points. But Glenn Rice with a big third quarter, hitting 2 from downtown. And at the end of 3 here at the United Center, the Bulls lead the Hornets, trying to knock them out by a score of 73-70. Welcome back to the United Center. The start of the fourth quarter, game 5. Bulls trying to move on to the next round. And there is the scoring by quarters in the game as the Hornets outscored the Bulls by 1. But in a big battle between Glenn Rice and Michael Jordan, Rice with 28 points. Jordan has 22. Rice 12 of 17 from the field. And Michael Jordan not doing all that bad himself. QB at 50%, 11 for 22. Here is Jordan. Michael Jordan misses the first shot of the fourth quarter. Divac the rebound.
I thought Michael was hit on that, and so did Michael. He made a big complaint. Good defensive effort, though, by Mason.
But the Hornets shooting extremely well. They're at 54% through the first 3 quarters of this game. Anthony Mason with 1 fake. In trouble, Armstrong from the corner. B.J. Armstrong misses, and Longley gets the rebound.
Longley's doing a good job coming over and trapping, meaning big man, and helping out, discouraging Mason from taking it into the paint.
And you wonder where the Bulls would be without Longley getting back into action in this series, sorely needing the big man. And the ball taken away. Del Curry with a great save on the seal. So Curry is out there with B.J. Armstrong, Glenn Rice, Vlade Divac, and Anthony Mason. Divac playing with 3 fouls. And great move, but he misses the layup, but tips it in to avoid utter embarrassment.
Yeah, and not only that, I thought he was crashed into by Dennis Rodman. But that was a terrific move by Divac.
And the Bulls lead is 1. They were up by 5 toward the end of the third quarter, and that amounted to their biggest lead of the game. Scottie Pippen hits a 3. Pippen now with 16 points in the game, and that is only the second 3-point basket by the Bulls. Steve Kerr getting the other one.
He's so dangerous, Dick, because he attempted 5 a game during the season, and he's averaging 4 a game in this playoff series.
Offensive foul, and let's see if Glenn Rice. Now Rice and Jordan drawing at each other, and a technical foul has been called as Rice and Jordan face to face. And a technical foul has been called on both Jordan and Rice, a double technical.
Yeah, and Rice is still jawing at him.
Not over yet. It's not over yet.
Yeah, and Luke Longley, you said something to Mason as Mason came down. Oh, there it is there. You can see that Rice stepped into him. Jordan tried to get around. Rice thinks that he threw an elbow at him.
Rice was hit with his 3rd foul, and then the tempers flared.
Well, you can see that Rice is very hot.
Well, 2 technical fouls in this series for Michael Jordan. He's getting a bit feisty in his old age.
A lot of guys in this league might say it's about time.
Rice is going to stay on the floor. Bobby Phills will go out, replaced by David Wesley. So Wesley is guarding Steve Kerr. Kerr has come on. He has been a dangerous 3-point shooter for the Bulls in this series. Jordan wants the ball, and he's guarded by Anthony Mason. Double team now. Wesley, or Kerr with the fall away. Divac with the rebound, and a loose ball foul called against the Chicago Bulls, and it might have been Rodman. It is 3 on Dennis.
Yeah, and I'll tell you something. Rodman might have a complaint here. Divac caught the ball up over the top of him. Dennis was inside. And as Dennis reached up, see, Dennis is saying that he came over my back for that rebound. That's why he's all upset.
And a timeout with under 3 minutes gone by in this fourth quarter. That's Rice and Jordan, nose to nose.
We're going to show you why Jordan is upset. Now, keep an eye. Jordan is going to come around. Now, watch Rice step out here and screen Jordan right here. This is the first hit. All right, boom, catch him with the forearm. That's fine. All right, now, as B.J. hold it. Now, just watch him step up and nail Jordan right here as B.J. comes over the top. Now, Michael is really upset. As Michael now comes back and says something, Rice goes right up into his face. All right, so we can see right now that Rice is the one that popped Jordan first on that play.
Del Curry working against Steve Kerr with 16 on the shot clock. The Bulls lead by 4. We're in the fourth quarter here, and the Charlotte Hornets fighting for their lives in the playoffs. The Bulls want to end it in 5. And Glenn Rice hits another one. 30 points for Glenn Rice. He is 13 of 18 from the field.
Now, that was from left field. Surprisingly, it was not a 3, but that was long-range shooting.
And a critical game is evidenced by the fact that both Glenn Rice and Scottie Pippen have played the entire game tonight for their respective teams. And Michael Jordan now, he's got to be more than a little upset. He's got 24 and a steal. Steve Kerr.
Bad turnover. Very bad turnover.
A 4-point Bulls lead, and they get the ball back on the Hornet turnover. And here is Pippen, guarded by Mason. Divac is out guarding Michael Jordan. 7 on the shot clock. Wesley guarding Longley. Longley gets open and misses the shot. Curry and out of bounds, and let's see who they call it. And the one official said it was Charlotte's ball, the other Chicago's, and it will be Bulls possession underneath.
I thought that was definitely off Charlotte, from our angle. Now, as this ball hits, now just
yes,
right there,
yes.
It's off Del Curry.
Longley had the big mismatch in his favor. Now Mason is on Michael Jordan. The fall away by Jordan, and he hits. And that was the way Jordan was beating Mason in game number 3 with the fall away.
Yeah, he has his hop right now. He's definitely, no doubt about it. He's quick off the dribble, and then on the jump, it's an explosion.
26 for Jordan, and Glenn Rice misses. The ball knocked away. Last touch by Divac. So the Bulls have opened up their biggest lead of the game, 6, with 8:13 to go, and they get the ball back. And you can see how quickly the Bulls can put teams away if Charlotte doesn't stop the surge soon.
Yeah, they got to get right back. Refocus, like they say today. Refocus. Get your concentration back here.
And Longley get called with the push on Divac. Luke Longley with his second.
Well, the referees are going to call every single thing that looks like a foul right now. And you can see right there, right there, first you had defense with a push, and Longley came back and hit Divac right in the face with that elbow.
Mason posting up against Rodman. Jordan trying to deflect that pass. Great court awareness does Michael Jordan have. And there is Mason inside.
There it is.
And Anthony Mason now with 14 points on 7 of 10 shooting. And the lead again is 4 for the Bulls.
He can do that all night. He can do that all night on him.
Curry guarding Kerr. Kerr getting the ball back. No way to shoot over Divac. Longley goes back to Kerr. And Rodman with another offensive rebound. How often have we said that? Pippen to Kerr. And Rodman, Curry trying to save it, and Rodman gets knocked into the Charlotte bench, and they say it's Chicago's ball, and a technical foul against Dave Powell. Or maybe Mason.
No, it's Curry. Probably on Curry.
Well, you could take your choice.
Yeah, you're right.
And the second technical on Curry. He's gone.
Yeah, now he's all upset. Now you just don't want to get anything else. You don't want to fine here right now. That's big. I know But as soon as he attacked the referee, now you got to get him out of here because you do not want another technical, and then also you don't want a fine.
Del Curry with his second technical and being escorted off the floor.
Now keep an eye on this ball. Now Longley knocks it. It goes over the top. Now as Curry comes in here, Rodman over the back. Rodman came in with the one hand, but the Danny Crawford was standing right there, so he had to look at it. Our camera is coming from the other side of the floor.
Curry makes good on the technical.
Now keep an eye now to the top of your screen. Now, well, right there, it's definitely off of Curry, but Curry wants the foul of Rodman coming over his shoulder. Now, as soon as he jumped into Danny Crawford's face, Crawford wasted no time to call the technical. But Rodman definitely fouled him over the shoulder, but the ball did go off the chest of Curry.
Curry ejected, having scored 2 points in the game, and the Bulls lead 81-76. Michael Jordan with a screen from Rodman. 28 points for Michael Jordan.
That's the third time, Dick, that he didn't go back door, that he ran that split cut and was wide open, and it's his third score off of that move.
Again, here is Mason down low against Rodman, and it's Jordan with a block. Michael Jordan, who is playing inspired basketball right now at both ends of the floor. And I'm sure the scrimmage with Glenn Rice had a lot to do with that.
No doubt about it, because what it did was it ignited the building. And a great defensive effort by Michael.
And here is tonight's Dutch boy in the paint, and this may be the game in capsule. The Bulls' domination off the offensive glass, 16-1 in second chance points.
Very big, Dick. No doubt about it. Now keep an eye on Kerr as he passes in. This is the normal. Michael Jordan fakes going back door, comes around and catches Mason for his third field goal off of that split move. You notice Mason went underneath once again.
Roddy Divac on Mason's miss is fouled. And Divac will go to the line to shoot two. Divac scoring only 6 points tonight. Bill Wennington into the game in the last timeout has his second personal foul. And this is only the 5th free throw attempt by the Hornets. They are 5 for 5 and have gone to the free throw line 13 times fewer than the Chicago Bulls, and that looms very large as well.
Well, that's why we say during the season, Dick, they got to the line 27 times a game. In this series, only 18, and then tonight, naturally, it's a major minus.
Moments ago, the Bulls had their biggest lead of 7. It is now a 6-point game. Plenty of time remaining, 6:25 in the fourth. Steve Kerr, how many times has Kerr hit the critical shot in the fourth quarter?
Well, they set a double screen for Steve Kerr on the left side of the lane, and his man cheated. We call that double spacing. And by taking the double space, the cheap way out, it costs you a big field goal.
Biggest lead of 8 now for the Bulls. Mason comes back in his foul and will shoot 2. Dennis Rodman with his 4th personal foul. We have just under 6 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. The Bulls aware that the Pacers already headed for the Eastern Conference Finals, eliminating the Knicks earlier tonight on TNT in 5 games. Both the Lakers and the Jazz, who start on Saturday, won their series in 5 games, and the Bulls don't need any extra games with these veteran legs before the next round. So they want to close it out tonight and also play better at home. They've been a better road team in the playoffs thus far. But Anthony Mason makes the free throws, and the score 85-79 Chicago.
Because you know that you're a big three-point shooting team, even though you haven't shown it in this series. 6 is only 2 possessions for Charlotte, and that's a big thing you've got to keep reminding yourself as we play this last 5.5 minutes.
Mason on Jordan. Jordan with a fall away again, and an air ball, a rare air ball by Michael Jordan. He's got 28. Rice with 30. They are the scoring kings in this battle of shootout stars tonight. And Rice can't hold on to the pass and turns it over to Chicago.
Well, he tried to look up the floor. He tried to catch that kick with one hand, and then he took a look at the defender, Jordan, as he was running at him. Lost his concentration.
clock. Rodman setting the screen for Kerr. Wesley stays with him, but Steve Kerr, who had 10 points in the second quarter, now has 15, and the Bulls lead it 87-79.
Now that's the triangle at its best. That's the guard around, and if you slide underneath and you're coming a good shooter like Kerr, he just stopped on the dime and shot it in your face. 2 big field goals by Steve Kerr here.
Kerr defending against Wesley. The Bulls leading by 8. Rice guarded by Rodman with 7 on the shot clock with under 5 to go. And Jordan very nearly made the steal. Bills doesn't get it off. No basket. The shot clock expires. And once again, the Bulls, 2 defensive times down the floor, have had the measure.
Dick, they did not concede to 2 open shots. Out of that pass by Rice, they were open. The Bulls rotated. They made the extra pass. The Bulls rotated, and they bluffed them out of taking 2 shots.
Hornets turning it over 4 times here in the fourth quarter. And the Bulls looking for a double-digit lead. Neither team has been able to get that far tonight. Under 4.5 to play. 5 on the shot clock. Jordan against Rice. The fall away by Michael.
Give it up.
Divac with the outlet pass to Glenn Rice. The lead is 8. Rice forces it up in a hurry. Not a force, but he rushed it.
You were right the first time, Dick. That was a force. They had a 3-on-2, and all he had to do was give that ball up into the lane. They had a 2-on-1 in the lane with Wesley and a guy running that outside lane.
4 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter, and Wennington out of the triangle. Now Pippen with 3 on the shot clock. Scottie Pippen. And Wennington gets a critical offensive rebound. And Wennington has it rejected by Divac, but the Bulls get a new clock. And that's the last thing the Hornets needed at this stage.
Yeah, they're all about offensive rebounding, keeping the ball alive. And when they break down this game, they're going to look at the second chance points, and it's going to blow their mind. And plus this guy right here, Steve Kerr, has been fantastic off the bench tonight for the Bulls.
Meanwhile, the shot clock reaches midnight on the Chicago Bulls, and Dave Cowens wants a timeout. 3 minutes and 23 seconds remaining. Maybe in Dave Cowens and the Charlotte Hornets season, with the Bulls up by 8. The Bulls leading 87-79, trying to close out the Charlotte Hornets in Game 5 here at the United Center and get ready for a Game 1 Sunday against the Indiana Pacers. Charlotte and Chicago each with 3 full timeouts left. The Hornets also have a 20. Hornets have yet to commit a team foul here in the fourth quarter, so they have 4 fouls to give to only 1 for the Chicago Bulls. Anthony Mason with 16, Glenn Rice with 30, and Wesley, who hasn't scored, also with 16, the top scorers for the Hornets. Michael Jordan with 28, Scottie Pippen with 16, and Steve Kerr with 15 points. And there's the story, the second chance points tonight, 16-4 for the Bulls. B.J. Armstrong guarded by Randy Brown. Here's Divac against Longley and cannot make the layup. And the Bulls get a big rebound as we get down to 3 minutes remaining in the fourth.
Now that was a beautiful design play. They ran a screen, a flash post, right to Divac. He gets a wide open shot like that. And unfortunately for them, they've missed at least 5 of those type of shots in this game tonight.
Because the Bulls haven't gotten a field goal in the last 4.5 minutes. And Dennis Rodman misses a tip. And Divac has it, so it's been there for the Hornets to come back.
You've got to go here because you got a free man.
Glenn Rice against Scottie Pippen. What a great duel that's been. Pippen knocks the ball away, and Michael Jordan tries to save it and does. What a heroic defensive effort by Michael Jordan on his back in front of his own bench.
Now he made that happen. All effort, throwing it back, they get the break. Watch Michael here now as he throws the ball back right there.
Showing his greatness in countless ways, Michael Jordan. And with less than 2.5 minutes remaining in the fourth, it is still an 8-point game.
They're very good, Dick, at milking the clock. Once you get inside of 3 minutes, the Bulls take their time. They stay within their offense. Big thing here, you must hold them to 1 shot.
Here is Longley, blocked by Divac. Big defensive play, but the Hornets have to get some points if they want to challenge the Bulls and stay alive in this series. Working against Longley, against the double team. B.J. Armstrong hits a big three, and the former Chicago Bull has cut the lead now to 5.
Yeah, they just made Michael Jordan pay. Michael Jordan left B.J., came all the way across the double team, and a terrific spot pass by Mason.
A 5-point lead, and the ball knocked away, but Longley has it. Scottie Pippen driving in, misses. Out of bounds, and it'll be Hornets ball with 1:36 on the clock and a 2-possession game right now.
Now this is just a great defensive play by Divac. He played Longley well because he kept him behind the boards.
Each team has 1 foul to give with a minute and a half to go. Armstrong gets it in low to Mason. Now Rodman and Mason.
Keep an eye on Longley up high to see if he comes for the double.
Mason fall away, in and out. And now Randy Brown slowing things up. The lead is 5 for the Bulls. And a minute and 13 to go. Chicago on its way to moving into the conference finals. Brown finds Longley. Every possession critical now. Michael Jordan hits it.
Big.
30 points for Jordan, and the lead is 7. Timeout, Charlotte.
Now right there, Randy Brown just popped Divac. Divac is all upset as he's yelling at the referee on 40.
As the NBA playoffs resume into the conference finals. Monday night, game 2, the Lakers and the Jazz. Tuesday night, the Pacers and Bulls in game 2 if Chicago goes on and wins. And Friday night at 9:30, the Jazz and the Lakers in game 3 from the Great Western Forum.
Main thing right now is you need a score. You're going to take anything that you get on a good look.
Charlotte has won for their last 7 from the field, and Glenn Rice threw up a wild shot. And the Bulls in control here with 44 seconds to go, as they have had to do countless times down the stretch. This is a team that knows how to win.
It's always a big thing. You try to tell people, you go for the 2 quick because it reduces the score. You say, well, why do you do that? Well, anytime that you take a 3 and you miss a 3, you just saw what happened. People foul right away. Okay, now they have the ball back. They can run more time. Or if it was a penalty situation, they'd be shooting the penalty and they'd be increasing their lead.
Hornets have no more fouls to give, and Mason fouls Jordan. And will send him the line as Michael using up the clock as the Hornets look at the sand running out of the hourglass for their season 51-win campaign, beating the Atlanta Hawks 3 games to 1 after losing the season series in 4 straight, but they came a cropper against the Chicago Bulls tonight. And Michael Jordan, probably with more fire in his eyes than at any time in the playoffs at both ends of the floor, with his 31st point and the first time tonight from the free throw line.
No doubt about it, Dick. The confrontation definitely woke him up and got him going. And since then, he's been playing very spirited basketball.
He has 10 of his 18 points, or 10 of the Bulls points here in the final quarter. Michael Jordan with a steal.
Here.
David Wesley fouls him, and Michael nearly scored with the left hand. No basket by Pippen. And the crowd on his feet, and they got what they wanted. The Chicago Bulls will finish off the Hornets in 5, as all the other teams have going into the conference final.
Now this is just a good help by Dennis Rodman, because it forced Wesley right back into, B.J. Armstrong right back into Jordan for the steal.
Michael Jordan finishing in a flurry. Misses the shot. Jordan with 12 of the Bulls' 20 points here in the 4th quarter, leading by 10, the first double-digit lead of the game, as Divac goes to the hoop and a foul with 17.2.
Well, it's just been all Bulls in this last 3 minutes and 24 seconds. They've done a magnificent job in taking care of opportunities, defending Charlotte at the other end of the floor, and forcing him into low percentage shots.
Divac's on the free throw line. Coming up next inside the NBA, join Vince Cellini and Damon Stoudemire as they wrap up all of tonight's action, plus post-game interviews from both the United Center here in Chicago and Market Square Arena in Indianapolis. Michael Jordan gets a standing ovation. He scored 33 points tonight on 15 of 29 shooting and made some tremendous hustle plays all over the floor.
Yeah, they're good at playing keep away, and they'll just run it down.
Wesley fouling Longley from behind, and once again, as you pointed out, a year ago, the Bulls swept the first round in 3 as they did this year. Atlanta won the second game against them a year ago, and then the Bulls knocked them out in 5. And same thing happening this season. The Hornets winning game 2 here at the United Center, and then the Chicago Bulls said enough is enough.
Well, last year everyone said they played them real tough in the first round. It was 3-0, 4-1, 4-1 before they went to the finals. This year they're saying the same thing. It's 3-0, 4-1 as they march to the next round.
And the next round against Indiana, Hubie.
Yes, right about during the year, 2-2. But during the year, both, Chicago had a lot of injuries. Indiana's playing at the top of their game right now, and it should be a fantastic a series, mainly because of the personalities involved.
Reggie Miller, Michael Jordan, Rick Smith, Luke Longley, and keep in mind that the Pacers did win one game at the United Center against the Bulls. But this one is history, and the Bulls did what they set out to do, knock out the Charlotte Hornets, and not having go back to Charlotte. And the final score as the Bulls defeat the Charlotte Hornets 93-84 as the Bulls knock out the Hornets in 5 and will now face the Indiana Pacers, who earlier tonight eliminated the New York Knicks also in 5. Let's go out to Craig Sager.
Well, thank you, Dick. A very tight game, a shootout between you and Glenn Rice until late in the game. Fourth quarter, standing right here, you and Glenn got into it. What happened, and how did that maybe inspire you down the stretch?
Well, it's two competitors trying to win the ball game, and he was setting some good screens. I thought he was moving a little bit. I started trying to get the call by running into the screen, and I ran into the screen a little bit too hard, and it offended him a little bit, and we said a couple of words, but I mean that shows the two competitors between the two of us.
A lot was made of Glenn Rice offensively, and then Anthony Mason defensively on you. Who gives you the hardest time playing defense, and does it irritate you or challenge you?
Oh, it's a challenge. I never faced a team faced one-on-one defense. I mean, certain teams play me with great awareness. When I get into the post, they certainly jump up there and double team me and keep me out of the post. Mason, for a big guy, I'm pretty sure he's the strongest, and certainly he moves his feet very well. And I had to use my quickness a little bit a couple of times, but for the most part, he played me very solid.
Obviously important for you to keep pace with Indiana since they beat New York tonight. What about that series? What do you think about the Pacers? I know you beat them down there towards the end, but they came back and beat you here the last meeting.
Well, they got a lot of confidence right now. Everybody's starting to get healthy for that team, and they present a lot of problems for us. And I think we have to play a lot better than what we played up to this point. I'm anticipating a great battle between the two teams. I mean, both teams are one on each other's floor, so I mean, there's no advantage there. I think whoever plays a solid basketball game for 48 minutes is going to win the game, and certainly we have to defend what we have to defend.
Are you going to get rest for your cold tonight, or are you going to Dennis Rodman's birthday party?
No, I'm going home.
All right, thanks a lot. Thanks.